All right, and this one's fun. I was lit in the midst of twilight when she told me she loved me. I was lost in the haze of it all, this indecipherable language she was babbling in. You see, it wasn't the first time she had made promises to me. But hell, I hardly even knew who she was. We had barely even met, although it feels like she has known me forever, every quivering inch. Maybe it's the drugs, but she seems likable. At the same time, she seems a bit overbearing. She seems just like me, and that means she's too much. And Jesus, I hate me, and people who are too much like me. So I'm most likely not going to like her, not to the extent I'm going to want to promise myself to her. You know, like, if I don't even want to spend the rest of my life having to be stuck with myself, then why would I want to couple myself up with someone who is exactly fucking like me? Am I right, or am I right? Soft whispers about how we would never have to walk through hell alone again as long as we held each other's hands. As long as we sold ourselves to this night shift together. The way she spoke to me was in backwards actions, reactionary glances, shifted tonality, regrettable notions. Nothing is straightforward with her. Not now, not ever. You see, she wasn't like the rest of the girls around. She made my hands tremble like a butterfly knife to the stomach. The crushing blow was in the fact that I didn't have reciprocated feelings for her. No matter how much she swore that as long as I was with her, I would have no more pain. Alone, we would be together without this nonsensical tomfoolery of midnight voices and quivering thought through the night with racing ideations of suicidal tendencies and the inability to cope with loss or my own cyclical insanity. She asks me to take her hand. She says it'll all wash away. She says it'll all wash away, like when the tide rolls away the footprints, the way the lysergic acid removes the footprints of demons who have no right to traverse the perverse remote sections of the most perverse, cavernous, secluded thoughts, or the psilocybin crumbles away the hateful ghosts' hauntings like the MDMA allows the soul back into this temple we call a body and lets us move in these limbs we call our own, like handfuls of hydrocodone and Flexerol and Oxycontin just to try to make the pain go away, like the crystals we cover ourselves in because we feel the energy in both them and the earth. She asks me to take her hand. I ask her her name. She asks me to take her hand, and I do. She says to call her anxiety. Oh.